Hello, friends.
Hi, everybody.
How are you? I mean it. You better answer me soon or I'm gonna cry. And you don't want to make me cry, do you? Sad face.
Yeah, do you want to make him cry? Jeez. God,
Cheese.
the audacity of some people.
Cheese, guys.
Cheese.
Ugh, I love cheese.
Me too.
Anyways.
I made a joke about cheese the other day.
Really? What was it?
Yeah. It was slightly inappropriate, but it's me, so I don't remember what exactly was happening, but I turned to my friend, I was like, cheese on me, please.
Oh my god. What the fuck? That is not what I was expecting to hear. I don't know what I was expecting to hear. I was expecting something a little more cheesy, but wow. Just wow.
Yep.
I have no words. There are no words.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. It's
I don't
fine.
know what
It's
to
funny
say
though,
either.
honestly.
I mean,
You
listen, I
can,
love a good cheese pun.
right. We can start off by talking about what breakfast cereal do you prefer? See how I segued
What
right
a
into our get to know you
segue.
question?
I mean, breakfast cereals have nothing to do with cheese.
It's food related.
I mean, true. They're very
Yeah.
different types of food, though.
Oh, definitely. Like, you would not mix cheese and cereal, or even like cheese and salmon, but I feel like people mix cheese and salmon,
The
or
fuck did
fish in
salmon
general.
come from?
I'm just saying, somebody made like a recipe with like fish and cheese, and I
Oh my
was
god.
really a little bit disturbed by it because that's never crossed my mind
Yeah,
to
you know
do
who did
that.
that? McDonald's. There's cheese on the filet
Oh my
fish.
god, there is.
I've never once bought one in my entire life because
You know what?
of all the things that I'm gonna not trust at McDonald's,
It's gonna
fish
be
is
the
gonna be
fillet of
one of
fish,
them.
yeah. See, my mom used to get them all the time.
Wow,
Yeah.
explains a lot.
It do. It do.
Oh god. Anyway, cereal, cinnamon
Cereal.
toast crunch,
Love
Reese's
Cinnamon Toast
Puffs.
Crunch. Lucky
Love Reese's
Charms,
Puffs.
baby.
So good. Oh my god, Lucky Charms are so good.
I know.
Oh, Fruit Loops. I fucking love Fruit Loops. Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
me
wait,
too.
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh my
Love
gosh,
Fruity
yeah.
Pebbles. I was so excited when they became a thing in Canada.
Yeah. Wait,
Ugh,
were
they're
they
so
not
good.
for a while?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they were just in the States. I could never find them. But now they're a thing. They sell them at Walmart. I love them.
Interesting.
For like non super sugary cereals, I do love oh, what the hell is that one cereal called? It's like, is it oatmeal crisp? Is that the thing? Oatmeal crunch?
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
steer
It's
clear of
so good.
oatmeal cereal.
Really? I love oatmeal. What do
Yeah.
you have against oatmeal?
It's not that I have anything against oatmeal. Okay, honestly, I had it like somebody made me oatmeal one time and then I proceeded to throw it all up.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you waste perfectly good oatmeal like that?
I don't know because it was really
Shame on
good.
you.
I know.
It
It
was
was
so good. I
delicious.
had
I
to
don't.
throw it up so I could taste it on the way
Oh
out.
my god.
Oh my god.
No,
I
not
fucking
that.
can't.
That was pretty funny, but
I do love oatmeal though. I grew up having oatmeal for breakfast, like before school,
Mhm.
because my mom would just like get instant oatmeal and just throw it in a bowl with some hot water and call that a breakfast.
Yeah,
It was great. Maple
love
brown
that.
sugar oatmeal is the best.
Hmm.
Oh, or the ones with the little dinosaur eggs in them that they like hatch in the hot water. Oh, they're so good.
Ooh,
Yeah, those are cool.
nice. Yeah.
We didn't get those very often because they were more expensive.
Mm,
I also love making my you know what's so good? Cream of wheat.
yeah.
I fucking love cream of wheat.
I can't stand cream of wheat.
Ah, it's so good.
For as picky as you fucking are, I'm shocked you like cream of wheat.
Why?
Because it's fucking disgusting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why is it disgusting?
I don't know. It's a texture thing. Like, it's just gross. Granted, the only time I've ever had it is at work, and it's the most bland fucking shit I've
Well, you have
ever
to add
tried.
stuff to it.
Well, they
Are
add
you
like
not adding
berries.
stuff to it?
Well, they add like berries, but like it's like they don't salt it.
Nah, you got to put like honey, maybe some brown sugar in it.
I don't
It's
have all that
my God.
at my disposal at work.
Well, maybe you should. That sounds like a ish you, not an ish me. I fucking love cream of wheat.
Wow, you actually said it on the
I
podcast.
did. It's been a while
Wow.
since I've regularly used it, and then I said it. What
Were you
was it,
kind of like
yesterday?
holding that one in?
So
Yeah. Were you kind of holding that one in your pocket and you're like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it on the podcast.
actually, no. I legitimately was about to start saying that sounds like a you problem, and then in the middle of the sentence, I remembered that I used to say that all the time, so then I switched it up.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Right. Exactly.
I'm going to say that
I,
tomorrow to somebody at work.
it's so good. I'm gonna say
It's
that
so
to
good.
somebody at work tomorrow too.
Okay. We got a
Yeah.
plan. We'll have to report back, you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody say that to somebody at work tomorrow or just someone you interact
Right.
with.
Just say it to somebody. Say it
Yeah.
to your mom. I bet you get
Yeah.
slapped.
Make her mad.
I'd get fucking slapped if I said that to my mom.
Me too.
Oh God.
If
Can
I
you
talk to
fucking
her.
imagine? Just call up your mom after however long.
Be like, hey, I know we haven't talked in months, but that's an issue, not an
Not
ish
an ish
me.
me hangs up the phone.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh.
That would be so messed up. I'm gonna have to tell my therapist that. That's so funny.
Okay, but like sub goal for next subathon?
Right? Prank call Seraphina's mom.
Oh my God. I fucking can't.
Oh my god, you know what? I might just put that on there. I mean, I probably could really easily get away with prank calling my dad.
Yeah.
And like he would
you
probably
just have to
laugh
use somebody
pretty hard.
else's phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
I
have
mean,
a work phone?
Yeah, I do. Well, not
Do
like
you
a phone, but it's like no, I wouldn't be able to with that. But also,
just go and borrow somebody's phone that your dad would not have the number saved.
I mean, he'd probably think it's pretty funny hearing that come directly from me and then hanging up.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll prank call your dad.
Okay.
It'll be even funnier with a number from Canada.
Exactly.
I don't know that he'd answer the phone.
I don't know. How did we get on prank calling from cereal? Oh yeah, I didn't like oatmeal.
Right. Which I fucking oh my god.
No wait, I like oatmeal. I don't like cream of wheat.
I love cream of wheat.
Yeah,
which we've been over.
Yes, we have.
Now I want cream of wheat.
Whoops, sorry.
I'm gonna have to get some.
That sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
It is an ish me. Okay.
That's so funny.
I don't get paid till later this week, but when I get groceries, I'm absolutely gonna try to remember to get cream of wheat. Okay. That also means I'm gonna have to get like a kettle because I don't currently have one.
Yeah.
And it's not the same heating it up in the microwave.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That makes sense.
Because I mean, because I don't know if they sell like just the regular boxes of cream of wheat here anymore. Because the last time I looked, they only sold like the crappy instant cream of wheat packets, which are not as good.
Yeah, fair.
So like the regular stuff where you just like you boil it on the stove and then you add your stuff right in there while it's cooking. It's so good. It's not the same anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I do like making, like most people with oatmeal, like if they're getting instant oatmeal, they always just go for like the like pre-flavored ones. Maple brown sugar is the best one.
It is very good.
But I sometimes like to get like the big bag of just like regular quick oats and just boil them on the stove and then add in my own like maple syrup or brown sugar or like honey and like whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing about having like the big container. Like you can make whatever you want.
Right. I keep seeing these recipes for like overnight oats to like meal prep, and some of them look so good.
I've done a couple overnight oat recipes, and honestly, they are really good. But then, like by the end of the week, they do start to get like a little bit too soggy for me.
Fair.
And yeah. Valid. See, now I'm wanting to have oatmeal with my breakfast.
See, now I want oatmeal too.
That sounds so good. I love the brown sugar cinnamon ones.
I might have to just get some and have it this weekend. Sugar.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might too, because like that's actually a really good breakfast to pair with like my protein shake or have like
Yeah,
later in the day. I don't know. I'm just trying to have like sustainable energy throughout the day while also trying to get enough fruit and vegetables and fiber
valid.
and protein
And all the other
and
things.
nutrients and not binge on sugar and not eat too many carbs and also feel satisfied.
That's a
It's
lot
a
of boxes to check all at once.
it's a struggle out here, you guys, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
That's life, man. Life is a
Yeah,
struggle.
it do be a
Yeah.
struggle.
Oh my god. So I was talking to my coworker today about D&D because we're
Hmm.
nerds, and I'm so
Naturally.
excited to have a coworker that is a nerd about D&D because like all my other coworkers, none of them really play, but
Hmm.
she does. So we were talking about it today, and her campaign sounds really interesting. Her character was like possessed for a little while and tried to like kill the rest of her party,
Oh my
which brought
god.
us like flashbacks. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, she was saying she loves your character because I was telling her all about your
Yeah.
fertility curse.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah, she thinks our campaign sounds hilarious.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
That sounds
Anyways,
so cool though, to be cursed and like trying to kill all of your companions.
right?
You'd be like, it's not me, I swear. It's stabbing them in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get into actual hell in our campaign
I
because
know. I'm actually pretty excited about
somebody in
it.
the party has a possession that's been happening forever. That might actually be a thing when we get to hell. Just saying.
I mean, that would be fun though.
I'm so excited
Me too.
because like haven't been able to play off of my background super much because it's not going to be much of a thing until we actually are in hell. But
Yeah.
I'm so excited for when we get there.
Hmm.
It's
Me
going to be
too.
fucking awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Circling back all the way to the beginning,
What's the next question?
my favorite cereal is Captain Crunch. I didn't
Oh,
answer.
we said so many cereals. I thought that you were saying when you said Lucky Charms.
Oh, I mean, like Lucky Charms is one of my top tier, but like Captain Crunch is probably my favorite.
I don't mind a good Captain Crunch. They're pretty good. Oh, you know
They
what's
are.
really good?
Hmm.
Life cereal, but you have to top it with some sugar.
Okay. I was gonna be like, you know
No,
what? Frosted Flakes are good, but I love Corn Flakes with a little bit of sugar on them.
Rice Krispies with a little bit
So
of sugar
good.
on them,
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I know. And then when they pop and they like,
right?
obviously snap, crackle, and pop, and like they're
Right.
doing all that, and you have like the little bit of dusting of sugar, and you're like,
So good.
wow, so
You know
good.
what's really good though? The multigrain Life cereal. I fucking love it better than the original. It's so good.
I don't know if I've ever had Life cereal.
Oh, and multigrain Cheerios are so good.
Fair. I'm
Love them.
definitely a fan of the sugarier cereals.
Right. Ah, most Cheerios are good. Like Honey Nut Cheerios are good. The apple cinnamon Cheerios are really good.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh, have you ever tried Honey O's?
is that like off-brand Honey Nut Cheerios?
No, it's like its own little thing of like it is like a Cheerio, right? But it's like bigger. So like poof it up. And then it's
Okay.
got like different oats and like different things in the middle of it. I'll send
No,
you a picture of
never
it.
had it. Never seen it. It's probably an American thing.
Honestly, it's so good.
Oh, you know what's good?
Um,
Honeycomb.
oh,
I do
honeycombs are
love
good.
some good honeycomb cereal.
Yeah, it's by Post, and they sell it at Target. I will send you a picture.
We don't have Target anymore.
Oh,
They tried. It
did they
failed. Yeah.
really?
In Canada, yeah, they tried and they closed them all.
I'm shocked.
Yep. I think I heard rumor that they're gonna try it again, but I don't know.
I'm like genuinely surprised by that.
Yeah. Like what? Hold on. Target Canada. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's let's see. Target closes Canadian stores due to a number of reasons, including a flawed merchandising system, poor real estate decisions, and major supply
Supplies.
chain issues. Fuck
Supplies.
off.
Supplies.
um, but so that was it closed all of its locations years ago,
Mm-hmm.
like 2015.
Interesting.
And apparently they announced in July of this year that it plans to add 20 new stores across Canada.
The fact that like Target is so hugely popular in the United States
Yep.
makes me
We
feel
had
like
one
it
of
should
those.
be
It was
really
called
popular there.
Zellers. Zellers was amazing. I fucking love Zellers. They had a cool restaurant in them that was so good.
Yeah.
Those all closed too.
Dang.
That's actually what's funny is that those locations that used to be Zellers is what Target went into.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then they all closed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really flopped
Fun
that
times.
one.
Ooh, you know what store has a good restaurant? IKEA.
Hmm. Yeah, IKEA does have good food.
Right? The
I don't know
Swedish
if mine has
meatballs.
like a
Oh, they're so good.
restaurant. Yeah,
Well,
the
nah, it's like a food
meatballs.
court kind of
Oh, okay, okay.
situation,
Yeah, I
similar
was
to
like, where
Costco.
ours doesn't have like a
Yeah,
restaurant.
it's like a Costco vibe.
Yeah, a food
Food
court
court.
more
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
god, fucking Costco though. I
I
love
know.
Costco food.
Well, okay, so when I used to work at Sam's Club, I would not all the time, but it was pretty frequent that I would get like the pizza or the hot dog. But like the berry sundae thing was so good. I'd probably get one like maybe once or twice a week. It was delicious.
Okay, I don't know why, but that cereal you just sent me looks inappropriate.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something about the two little things in the middle of the other thing. It just looks inappropriate, and I can't really put my finger on it.
You're gonna ruin this cereal for me.
I'm
I mean, you're
sorry.
not, but you're definitely not, but I'm still gonna
Also,
eat
no,
it.
we don't have those here, as far as I'm aware.
Honestly, they're so much like a Cheerio, but then like they almost have like a better crunch and a better honey flavor in my opinion. I don't know. They're so good.
It
I'll
is
have
oatmeal
to
crisp. Oatmeal crisp has really good cereal.
yeah.
There's a maple nut flavor. It's so
Ooh.
good because like the regular cereal, it's like cornflake vibe, kind of that kind like texture of cereal, but then
Mhm.
it has like oat cluster chunks in it and stuff with like all the flavor in it, and they're so fucking good.
That does sound pretty good actually.
Are
But our next question
yes.
is what is one thing that you will never do again?
Um, that is a great question. Once upon a long time ago, I would have said working retail, but here I am still doing that. Um, hmm. I mean, there is this roller coaster at the amusement park in the West Edmonton Mall that has like loop de loops in it,
Mhm.
and I rode it once so that I could say that I have ridden it. I'm never gonna get on that thing again.
That's fair.
I don't know why I got on it the first time.
I mean, fair.
People have died on that roller coaster.
Really?
I think so.
Jeez, that's scary. I mean, people have died on like Tower of Doom things too. I don't know why people still
Right? Why
keep
do
getting
any of
on
us
it.
do shit like that?
Adrenaline.
Right.
It's a high that we just can experience without any other
That's fair. I'm trying to think if there's any
interference.
more like interesting ones other than roller coaster. I
To
don't
like get
think so.
adrenaline?
No, of like things
Oh.
that I would never do again. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I haven't done all that many things in my life, but then you got on the right topic of conversation, and I've done all kinds of crazy shit. Like
Yeah, right?
it's like my life is so boring. Then the people will bring up, "Oh, do you play any musical instruments?" Yeah, I play 14.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, "Oh, what do you think of sailboats?" Oh, cool, they're so amazing. I have my boating license. Oh, and by the way, I'm a certified scuba diver.
See? That's crazy and
Right.
amazing. You're answering too
Um,
many questions at once, Link. I didn't even ask about those.
so, listen,
You're giving away too much information too fast, okay?
listen.
Jeez. Calm down.
There is never an end to the information that I could give out. I could talk ever.
I
As
was
long as somebody was doing the prompting of the conversation, because I probably would not be able to if I was by myself.
I feel that. I had a
Right?
coworker earlier today though. I was like I introduced myself to him because I haven't talked to him yet. And
Is he cute?
I uh he, he's not my type.
Okay.
Um but also I don't think he'd be your type either. Um
Um,
yeah, I know, sorry. But
damn.
I was talking to him and I was like, I'm a chatty Cathy, and he's like, oh, same. I could talk to a wall for like 4 hours. And I was like, really? And he's like, I've had my friend tell me that they just put the phone down while I was talking to them and like
Oh
walked away
my
and did other
god.
things. And I was like, oh my God, that makes me sad for you. Cause like I kind of relate like a little bit where like I feel like I talk so much that someone would just put the phone down, let me blab on for like ever, and then come back like nothing happened.
I definitely feel like I've known people that have done that to me.
See, I feel like I've done that. Like I feel like I've had that happen to me too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I feel like you've done that to me.
No,
I was
I've
like,
never done
damn.
that to you.
Okay.
No. Like if we're cuz like whenever we're on the phone, I'm either like always at my desk and I might be like doing something on my computer at the same time,
Right.
but
I
I
might be
never like
zoned out, but I am half listening at the very least.
exactly. And I'm like I like will take you with me on my phone to
Right.
places, but I don't like leave you anywhere to just talk
Good,
to the
because I tend to
void.
get lost if people leave me places.
Oh,
Just kidding. I have a great sense of direction.
that's excellent. Good for
My brother
you.
has a terrible sense of direction. We used to live a straight shot, like walk down the same street from the mall
Mhm.
when we were kids. Well, not kids, like young teenagers or whatever.
Yeah,
And he could not find his way home from the mall.
brutal.
Right. You don't even have to. You get on the right street and you walk in the one, like, you don't need to know one direction, and it's the direction of the house. You don't even have to leave the street. Like, just
Wow.
keep walking.
That's kind of sad actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, my one thing I would never do again. Don't laugh.
No, I
I know
just.
what you think that I'm going to say.
What do you think that I think you're going to say? Because I guarantee
Probably
it's not.
Taco Bell.
No, I mean,
Really?
I considered thinking about that, but then at the same time, it's like, no, the one thing you'd never do again is go out with Puke Boy.
Honestly, it's such a good story though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I
do you
don't
want
I
to
would
do it again?
never. No, absolutely fucking not. Okay, yeah, actually, this is the thing you guys. I would rather not go out with Puke Boy again than do Taco Bell again. Like that's how bad it was.
Oh, there you go.
So, you all thought I was going to say I would never do Taco Bell again. It is no, I'm not going to say
No, I fully expect you to do Taco Bell again because it's Taco Bell. Okay,
maybe
maybe
not
expect is the wrong word,
everything.
but like,
Maybe not everything I've done with
I fully
Taco
believe
Bell.
that you could do Taco Bell again.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It is
Yeah.
not off the table.
You heard her here, folks. She's moving to the tables.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
Well,
god.
now that the internet knows this.
Listen,
Yeah,
this
I would
conversation would be much worse if Grunge was here.
honestly, yeah, no, he's been thirsty as hell lately.
We need to have Grunge on this podcast. Why
That
have
is
we
an
not done
excellent
that yet?
idea. No, that's such a good idea. We should do that.
All right, stay tuned. We might have Grunge on soon.
Yes, stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah.
That'd be a blast, actually. He's
It'd be
unhinged.
fucking hilarious.
I know. Honestly, we could do like a trivia night with him too. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh
He
my
knows a
god, I
lot of
fucking love
information.
trivia.
Let's do
We could
that.
do another Jeopardy party.
Yeah, stay tuned, you guys. Another Jeopardy
Because
with Grunch
that
Blau.
went so good last time.
It was great.
We would need to have one more person to compete because if you just do one on
we can
one.
maybe ask Void too. Either way, in the works. You guys, stay tuned. Yeah, for our next guest star appearance. Potentially stars.
Okay, but what was
Plural.
the thing that you were actually gonna say that you wouldn't do again?
I don't know. I was between like Puke Boy and never letting a man peer pressure me into going on a spontaneous trip to New York where he treats me like shit and makes me drive across the entire fucking state for 9 hours straight just to be a douche and then break up with me when we get back to the state.
Wait, what? How have I not heard this story before?
What? You haven't?
I swear to God, you have not told me that before.
I never told you about the guy I went to New York with?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God. It's because he doesn't matter, first of all. He is inconsequential.
Because he is irrelevant.
He's irrelevant and he fucking knows it too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, okay, so this was probably like 2018, 2019. I had met this guy. I'm like, I feel like I could say his name. It's very, very generic. For simplicity's sake as well.
What does it start with?
A J.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was going to start with
It's
J.
always,
It's always
the J's.
the J names.
It's always the J names. I swear.
Was it James?
So, no.
Was it Jared?
No.
Was it Jordan?
No.
Was it John?
No.
Was it Jeremy?
No.
What the fuck was it?
Joe.
Oh, gross.
I know.
Who the fuck is named Joe? Like, what? Who the fuck has a kid? It's like, yeah, we're gonna name that thing Joe.
The thing? Just push out a baby? Yeah, that thing is Joe.
I'm fucking crying. I can't. I have to take my glasses off. Oh my God.
That's genuinely so fucking funny.
Oh my God. Why do we not record in the middle of the night more often? Like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
know. New recording time, apparently. But yeah, so
Jesus
Joe, I met him in like December, November time of 2018. We dated for like a month and a half. He had to go to school, so he like broke up with me in a really shitty way. Went to school, messaged me sporadically throughout. Messaged me like a few months later in probably like May before he was going to be coming home for like summer, and was telling me how he thinks he had either MS or cancer.
Those are two very, very drastically different things.
Oh yeah, I know. But so he thought that, and I'm like, you haven't talked to me in months, and you're gonna call me and tell me that you think you have cancer? Like, why the fuck would I want to hear that? And then a few weeks later, he like is chatting with me again. He's like, I'd really like to rekindle things, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck my problem was, but I was like, sure, like,
oh my God,
and like went with it. And so we started like hanging out again, talking again, everything like that. And he's like, I really want to go to New York, and I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun. And he's like, let's plan a trip, and I'm like, that's really fast, because he wanted to go in like a month. And I was like, okay, well, this is going to be kind of expensive, and neither of us is over 25. So we can rent a car in the state, because for some reason they allow that, but it's way more expensive. And so I think I was turning 24. And
yeah, I think it's more expensive under 25 because of insurance.
It is. Yeah. Because most others, like every other state, you're not allowed to rent until you're over 25.
Interesting.
So, and he was like 2 years younger than me, or maybe 1, doesn't matter. And so I put the rental car in my name. I bought the tickets out there. I paid for the more expensive hotel. He paid for the flight back, which was less expensive. He paid for the shorter hotel stay, which was less expensive. And then like he begrudgingly paid for the rental car after we found out how much more expensive it was. And I was like, I can't do the more expensive hotel flight and the rental car. And he's like, fine, I'll do it, I guess. And I was like, don't be a dick. And I'm like, that was my birthday.
What part of New York were you guys going to that you needed a rental car anyways?
We went to Buffalo.
Why?
Because we wanted to go to Niagara Falls. Which we did. And it was great. Well, I mean, it would have been better if he wasn't there, but whatever.
Oh my God.
And then stop making me laugh. Then we went to like this famous wing place there, and then we drove all the way to Manhattan and went and visited my dad's girlfriend because she lived on Long Island. And
Did you have any Long Island iced teas?
We did, yes, actually. They were very good.
Nice. I love a
Um,
Long Island iced tea.
Me too. And what's so freaking funny, this is the first time that I had gone to her house. And so we go there and all of her dogs are there. And she has purebred,
Nice.
like long haired German Shepherds. And they're
Nice.
massive.
Yeah.
Like the size of Scooby Doo, but a German Shepherd with a German Shepherd temperament and the protectiveness of a German Shepherd.
I fucking love German Shepherds. They're so cute.
Me too. So tell me why this man comes in and he's struggling to walk because later he found out that it was like too many concussions that he had that was causing him like neurological issues, which is why he thought MS or cancer. Whatever. It sucks, but I don't like him, so fuck him. Um so he's like walking with a cane and we're like meeting her dogs and one of them just barks at him. Does not like him and he's like almost shitting himself. And I'm sitting there like, oh, you look like Scooby Doo because you just got shaved and you're so big and handsome. And he's like totally chill with me, like likes me and stuff, and just did not like Joe. And he
Listen,
was so scared.
the
This is
dogs
so
know
funny.
best.
I
Animals
know.
have a sixth sense when it comes to people.
Moral of the story, trust your dogs, you guys.
Right. If your dog doesn't like someone, say goodbye.
Exactly.
Kick that
So,
man to the curb. Or
exactly.
woman. But I
Or
mean,
woman.
usually it's
Exactly,
man
yeah.
because men are stupid. No offense, men. I'm a man.
I
I'm
mean,
stupid.
full offense, actually.
Full offense to Joe and only
But... full
Joe.
offense to Joe.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so like we did all that.
Wait, was it short for Joseph or his name, like full name, actually just Joe?
I don't remember.
Because if his full name is just straight up Joe, that's wild.
I mean, he had like 2 middle names, so I think it was just Joe.
Was one of his middle names Steph?
No. Is it Mama? Joe Mama?
Oh my god. I fucking cannot even. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I am screaming. Oh my god.
Oh, but yeah, I also popped my like the tire on the rental car in
Damn.
front of my dad's girlfriend's house cuz like I don't know why the curb was so jagged, but I was so close to the curb, it popped the tire. And I will give credit to Joe for this and only this is that even with a cane and struggling and shit, he did change that tire so that we could get to a place to get a new tire. And yeah.
Nice.
And then we like went around and we hung out in Manhattan, did a couple other things, got pizza, and then like it just was like awkward otherwise. And like as soon as we got back, like we could tell that by the end of the trip, we just were not feeling each other anymore. And it was mostly because like I was feeling very neglected by him. And I was like, I feel like you're not being very nice to me. Like you're not treating me the way that like you would a girlfriend. And then when we got back, he was like, yeah, I think it's a no for me. I'm like, cool, bye. Don't talk to me
Damn.
again. Yeah. And then I proceeded to be kind of like toxic as hell for the next few months because like I was like, you're kind of a shithole and I want you to know. So I told him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he cheated when we played card games. So fuck him.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, just gotta kick him to the curve. My heart will Joe on. You just gotta move on.
Oh my god.
Don't Joe break in my heart, bestie.
Oh my lord. This is gonna be the new joke. I like this.
Joke.
I didn't even do that intentionally.
Oh my god.
I'm just funny naturally. If you guys could see me, I'm flipping my hair.
Joke.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's the thing that I would never do again. Yeah, that specifically.
Joe.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Joe. Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Wow.
I can't
That
believe I
was
never told you that.
nah. I definitely never heard about Joe before.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
fair.
think I would have
He's.
Jodis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't. Fucking hell! Now that's gonna be fucking on the internet forever. Me fucking
Yeah, you
snort
snorting?
laughing.
Yep.
Ugh.
I mean, we've done it before.
I know, but I don't do it super often. It's fine.
I think it's funny.
Okay. Well, let's go with some of these stories before we run out of time today by
Right.
talking about random, you know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Um. So I found this today. I fucked up story that is hilarious. I've
Yeah.
been it's been sitting on my screen. I've been staring at it since we started recording. I'm so
Mm.
ready to read it.
I'm wondering if it's the same one I found, but please go ahead.
Today I fucked up by joking about getting a handy from my partner's roommate.
It's so funny.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last Saturday, I, 32 male, went out to lunch with a friend of mine. We're changing the name to Joe, 32 male. We've known each other since college and have the same sense of humor, so we tend to be a little loud whenever we're joking in public. Joe asked to get lunch because he knew my partner, Naomi, 29 female, who was out of town for a conference and I would be free. We went to lunch at a quiet diner near me. At the start of the meal, we were chatting a bit before he said something along the lines of, I'm glad we could have some guy time while Naomi is away. I replied by cartoonishly looking side to side and telling him, yeah, it's been good, but I need to tell you something. Last night, and I don't know how to say this, Naomi's roommate gave me a hand job. Joe started to laugh, but before either of us could say else, I felt cold water being splashed on the back of my head. I turned around and saw a 20-something-year-old woman staring daggers at me. I guess she was paying up at a nearby table and overheard. She had an empty glass in her hand that she had clearly picked up at an unused table and she had thrown at me. She shouted that I was trash, absolute trash, before storming out. I just sat there completely in shock as Joe kept laughing. The thing that I knew and that Joe knew, but clearly this woman didn't know, I am Naomi's roommate. We live together, just the two of us. The joke was that I was masturbating. Now Joe is pissing himself and wants to stop calling me trash, absolute trash, like it's a military title. I know Naomi will find it hilarious too, but I'm worried I'm going to run into this pissed off woman again at or near the diner. There is now someone who might be living in my neighborhood that I can run to at any point who hates me, all because of a dumb joke. Well, that's what you get
Yeah.
for listening on other people's conversations.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fucking eavesdrop.
Right. Because
Bam,
you don't
problem
know.
solved. Because that's honestly hilarious.
Right. Throw the water back at the eavesdropping Karen and, move on.
And then you just be like, I am the roommate. And then laugh maniacally.
Oh my god,
And
they
they
were
were
roommates.
roommates. Same brain cell.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see. Um, this one's not super funny, but it is kind of like IRL, like, um, I mean, they're all IRL, supposedly. But this one's more like kind of along the lines of like, am I the asshole kind of thing? Um, but today I fucked up by catching my best friend testing my boyfriend and kicking her out.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking stop playing games.
I know. I'm like, why is that a thing? Go test on a fucking random stranger. Like, not your friend's boyfriend. Anyways, we're already heated and I only read the title. Okay. This is how it's gonna go.
This is how it's gonna Joe.
I wasn't ready for it. That was so good.
You always gotta be ready for it.
That was so good.
I'm legit I think just gonna name this episode Joe.
I love that. That's perfect.
Oh, Joe, you didn't.
Oh, Joe, you didn't. Joe did.
Anyways, Joe
Joe
on,
did.
please.
Joe. Oh my god.
Joe, my
No,
God.
I knew you were gonna say it. As soon as I put emphasis on O, I knew you were gonna say it.
Okay.
Oh god. So this happened a few days ago, and I'm still trying to process how insane it is. For context, I, 20 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 23 male, for about a year, and everything has been great. My best friend, Kayla, 21 female, has been staying with me temporarily after her breakup, and I thought we were all cool. The other night, I went to bed early because I had work in the morning. Around midnight, I woke up and heard voices in the living room. I went to check, and there's Kayla sitting super close to my boyfriend on the couch, giggling and touching his arm. I was like, what's going on? Kayla laughed and said, relax, I'm just testing him to make sure he's loyal. You should be thanking me. My boyfriend looked like he wanted to disappear, and I just stood there like, is this real life? I told Kayla that was wildly inappropriate and she needed to stop. She doubled down, saying, you never really know a guy until he's tempted. I lost it. I told her to pack her stuff and get out. She called me dramatic and said I was choosing a man over her. Now she's blowing up my phone, calling me ungrateful, and telling our mutual friends I kicked her out for no reason. Some of them are saying it was just a joke, but like, what kind of joke is that? Yeah,
Bro.
no, absolutely not. Sorry.
Right.
Um,
Pack
if
your
you
shit and
have to,
Joe.
if you're going to tell everybody and you can't tell them the exact fucking reason, oh, she kicked me out because I was test flirting with her boyfriend to see if he was loyal, then
Right.
you're doing the wrong fucking thing. Plain and simple. If you cannot articulate why it is appropriate, then it's not appropriate. It's really easy. It's like when someone makes a really inappropriate joke and you make them uncomfortable by not laughing and tell them to explain it to you why it's funny. I can guarantee you they can't.
Yeah. Some people, man, I hate them.
Me too. I don't know why I got so heated on that. I feel like that's such a huge, like, that's so messed up to do, though. Like, oh, well, I'm testing to see if he's loyal. I'm like, okay,
Right.
but, like, thank you for taking it upon yourself to think that that was appropriate to do. But, like, it's not. Even, like, I know that there's some people who, like, when they have doubts, they'll ask a friend to kind of put feelers out there, which I still feel like is such a huge breach of, like, trust.
Right.
Because, like, at that
Exactly.
point, you should just be able to talk to your significant other. And, like,
Exactly.
I think it's crazy that she thinks it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to flirt with him and see how he, like,
Yeah.
handles it. Because, like, how far is too far? Like, are you going to be aggressive in it? Because then it's, like, kind of coercion and, like, then you're hitting on your friend's boyfriend. It's no longer testing him.
Right. It's just being
Yeah,
an asshole.
exactly.
This one's kind of funny because I almost did something very similar, but when I was in college.
Yeah,
Today I fucked up by accidentally sending my professor a breakup rant instead of my essay.
love that.
Yeah, I have been very sleep deprived in college and almost sent my teachers many of the wrong files constantly.
Yeah.
None of them were a breakup rant, but anyways. So this literally just happened, and I'm praying for a meteor to take me out. Amazing opening sentence.
Yeah.
I had a big essay due for one of my classes today. I stayed up all night writing it because, of course, I procrastinated. Relatable. I finished around 6 a.m., half dead, and emailed it to my professor before crashing. Except I didn't send the essay. Instead, I accidentally attached a voice memo I recorded the night before when I was absolutely losing it over my boyfriend dumping me. Like, I was sobbing and yelling, he doesn't even deserve me, and talking about how I hope his next girlfriend hates his favorite band. It was 10 minutes of unfiltered chaos. I didn't realize what I did until my professor replied a few hours later with, I think you sent the wrong file. I died. I opened the email and saw the audio attachment. I couldn't even listen to it. I know exactly what was in it, and it's bad. To make it worse, my professor responded again and said, take your time and resend it when you're ready. Like, she
Oh,
definitely listened to the whole thing.
oh,
I'm debating
100%.
dropping out of school and moving to another country at this point. My friends think it's hilarious, but I'll never recover from this.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
I kind of want to hear the voicemail.
I know, right? Like, can you attach it though? Because
I'm
like,
afraid. Can we listen to it?
right?
Because,
Like, we
the
want to
internet needs
know.
to know.
The internet needs to know.
Right, exactly.
The internet needs to Joe. Why do you laugh at mine? It wasn't very good, was it?
He, I
It
don't
was too
know.
predictable.
No, I feel like you just said the internet needs to know too many times before you said the Joe. Gotta pack it with a little punch, you Joe.
Maybe if I had had it the first time, it would have landed
Yeah, exactly.
so smoothly.
Joe smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Um, I have one. It's today I fucked up by never learning how to write correctly.
Mood.
Just I know, same.
Actually, I have amazing penmanship, so I can't relate, but go on.
I have nice handwriting, but like I feel like at this point, I think I wish I'd learned how to do cursive correctly.
Did you not learn how to do cursive?
I did, but like they never reinforced it, so
I don't
it
know.
started
I
to kind
learned
of like
cursive
not be
so
a thing.
well that I started writing everything in cursive, and my like high school teachers got mad at me when I would handwrite my essays in cursive because they had to put extra effort in to read it and grade it.
That's funny. See, and like I can write in cursive, but like it's not like fluid, you know?
I write faster in cursive, and I tend to write with my paper sideways anyways, so everything's already slanted, so I might as well.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like just scribble a lot of what my words are at this point, so it starts to look like cursive, but it is
Oh, like half
definitely
cursive,
not.
half printing. I do that all the time when I'm in a
Yeah.
rush.
Yeah. Like there, it just looks like a TH with a squiggle on the end.
That's what I do when I'm at work.
Yeah.
And I feel like my manager hates me with some of my paperwork that I do because he can't read it.
That's fair. So this one, since I learned to write when I was 5 years old, I've been told that my penmanship is sloppy and hard to read. I've since adapted my handwriting to block letters, and that's improved things drastically. But still, I found myself not satisfied with the look of my writing. I just started going to college again. I was rapidly taking down notes during a long class when I noticed a nagging pain in my right bicep. Felt like I did 400 reps of 1 pound weights as I was stretching my arm out. I realized how weird it was that my hand or forearm didn't give out any from all the writing. It was specifically the most anterior portion of my right bicep. In a total bolt from the blue, I put all the pieces together. When I was in my first year of grade school, I had broken my right wrist and was in a cast for a good amount of time. I never learned how to use my wrist or hand while I'm writing. I watched my arm as I wrote some nonsense, and there it is. Forearm stiff as a board, moved entirely from the bicep.
Oh my
Can't believe it
god.
took me 30 years to figure this out. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
TLDR, spend my whole life writing like a busted 6 year old.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Can you fucking imagine?
No, I can't. I'm trying to figure out how you write with a. You would like. Oh, that would really be a workout.
How do you go that long without like
Seeing other people in their writing.
figure it out
Oh, because,
right?
well, because he's block lettering it,
Right, but
and
why
that takes
who writes
twice
in
as
block
long
letters?
already. Someone with poor sloppy penmanship who writes with their bicep.
Yeah, but as soon as you go to fill out any kind of professional form or anything, they're not gonna accept block letters.
Yeah, but most things you can just everything's typed out and all you have to do is like initial and sign.
I guess. Signing your signature in block letters.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
That's so funny.
this one sounds funny just by the title. It's not very long, but I have to read it. Today I fucked up by crying during sex. There is this guy I like, and we have been hooking up for a few months. We are both into BDSM, and he is very respectful of what he does and what I'm comfortable with. But today I do not know what happened, and I was not entirely feeling it. Still, I pushed my limits and let him be dominant and be aggressive. All of a sudden, I started bawling for no apparent reason, thinking about my family, etc. Why are you thinking about your family during
I know.
sex, bro? I apologized, and he was very kind and forgiving about it, and we did continue with some lighter stuff, but I feel like I ruined any chances of us being together. He asked if I wanted to open up about something, but I did not know what it was and why I cried for the most part. I feel so embarrassed about it, and I think that it ruins any chances of us being together. Update. I chatted with him, and I think we are good. He does not seem to make a big deal out of it and was genuinely concerned if I felt bad or not. I mean, points to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, if I was hooking up with somebody and they started crying in the middle of sex, I'd be like, nah, that's it.
I have a
We're,
really
like,
strange story.
did you cry during sex?
No.
Did somebody else cry during sex?
No, but it's kind of like along the lines of like an awkward thing like happening or being said. Where like, okay, this is very personal,
Is this
but
about the
like
whipped cream again?
the whipped cream. Oh my god, no. I forgot about that story. Oh no. Oh my god, I forgot that even happened. Oh lord. Okay, no.
Continue. Sorry.
So no, it's fine. No, I was like this one guy like he was trying to like hit me up like all summer after high school, like did the more like good morning beautiful like every day and stuff, like really laying it on. And so like I finally hung out with him and we ended up hooking up and it was just not good. He was I'm not going to go into graphic details, but like during all of that, for some reason, he just started like whispering in my ear and he's like, I love your hair. I love your eyes. I love you. And I was like, whoa,
Oh
hold the
no,
fucking
bro! You
phone.
can't say that. Oh
Like,
my god!
and I'm like, full stop. Like, what?
You can't tell someone you love them in the middle of sex unless you've already said it to them outside of sex.
Exactly. And so, like, I brought it up later and he's like, oh, I was probably just in the moment. And I was like, no,
That's
that's
not an in
not
the
what you
moment thing to
do.
say,
No.
right?
And I was like, he's like, I probably said something else after, but like, you know, I just was saying things. And I was like, bro, that is not the move. And I was like, yeah, this is never happening again. Especially because after that, this is really messed up. But he invited me to a threesome with his friend who had a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
I'm like, no, I don't want to with you ever again. And I don't want to with your friend who's in a relationship. And I know both of them. No. It was a weird
Oh my
time.
god.
Yeah, this is why I could write a whole book of it can get worse. Dating horror stories.
Oh my god. I'm surprised you didn't talk about Joe last week when we did dating horror stories.
You know, I totally forgot him. Like, I was really upset about that for
Understandable.
a while because, like, who the fuck? Because then, like, he started dating
Who the
someone
fuck
else.
is
Like,
Joe?
I know who the fuck is Joe. But he started dating someone like shortly after, went on a
Why
cruise
do
with
I
her,
kind of
and they
want
got
this Joe
married.
character to listen to this episode?
Fuck you, Joe.
Oh my god. But like, we're not gonna fuck you, Joe, because fuck you.
Exactly. Exactly that. What Link said.
Right. Exactly.
um, so I found another one by I like their name, Phoenix Galaxy.
Oh, that's a fun name.
I know.
Okay,
So
this one is kind of funny though.
is it? Is it short?
No. Is yours short?
It's relatively short.
Okay, you go ahead. I'll do this one after.
Okay. This one is today I fucked up by saying, damn, no pizza?
Oh my god, I read that one.
My weightlifting class is pretty positive. We crack jokes, motivate each other, and sometimes fuck around in the locker room. What do you expect? It's a room full of guys and three girls. At the start of the year, the teacher said she would give us all a pizza party if we can go the whole class without breaking a bone from doing something stupid. If it was preventable, we get no pizza. If it wasn't, we still have a chance. A lot of the guys, not me, are on sports teams and regularly come in with casts or arm slings. We normally say, "You're costing us pizza," or something along those lines. I, for one, never broke a bone, so I have no clue what it feels like. We were playing basketball and I stopped to catch my breath. All I hear is people gasping. When I turn, I see my classmate with his pointer finger in the air. No screams or nothing, just a, "Hey, I broke my finger." One girl was freaking out because the finger was right in front of her and it looked like a misshapen question mark. Ugh.
Ouch.
Sick. Some of the guys looked visibly sick and others was just straight-faced. The guy who broke his finger was trying to laugh it off. What happened was when someone on my team blocked him, his finger got pushed back since he shoved too hard. I waited for him to leave, did 5 Mississippis. I was trying to break the tension, so my insensitive ass said, "Damn it, no pizza." I was gonna get meat lovers. Shit. Proceeded to sniffle, then wipe a fake tear off my
Oh
face.
my
The
god.
guys were eating it up and were laughing. Then we finally resumed playing. When he came back the next day, I asked if he was good because I was genuinely worried about his finger. He told me to fuck off because apparently 5 Mississippi wasn't long enough and he heard what I said. I
Oh my.
apologize. I apologized several times in public around the ones who heard and in private because I didn't know this was one of those times I needed to be serious. He told me what I did wasn't sweet and took it too far. He still talks to me as long as I'm not the one who initiates it. Others said it after me, but I was the first one who said it. Haven't gotten any serious repercussions besides a scolding from him, but note to self: don't make any more jokes about injuries in the moment. Oh, and we still have a chance at pizza since this wasn't easily preventable. Oh my god, wait, I have to read the TLDR. Classmate's finger broke. I tried to break the tension by keeping a class joke running. Now I'm in deep dish. I
Deep dish.
know.
Oh my
You
god.
guys, moral of the story: 5 Mississippi is not long enough.
Right. 10
Yeah,
Mississippis for insensitive jokes, at
exactly.
least.
At least.
Right. Gotta make sure the butt of the joke doesn't hear you.
Exactly.
Speaking of butts, today I fucked up by locking myself out of my apartment completely naked.
What?
Okay, so this happened after a work drinks event that went a lot too long. One moment I was at the bar laughing with coworkers, and the next thing I remember was the sound of my apartment door clicking shut behind me. That familiar oh no feeling hit me like a freight train as English, sorry, as I instinctively reached for my pockets and slapped bare skin. Yep, I was stark naked. There I was, standing in the hallway of my apartment building with no keys, no phone, no memory of how I got there, and definitely no dignity. It could have been 10 p.m., 2 a.m., or even mid morning for all I knew. There were no windows, no clues, just my mortifying reality. I started weighing my options. Option 1, knock on a neighbor's door for help, naked. Option 2, take the elevator down to the lobby and ask building security for help, also naked. Both options felt equally horrifying, so I just stood there, mentally spiraling and trying to figure out how I'd hit rock bottom so efficiently. Then, like a beacon of hope, I spotted the emergency call button in the elevator. This was my way out. I pressed it and got connected to a lift operator. She asked what kind of issue I was having, and I, utterly defeated, explained that I wasn't trapped in the elevator, but was instead trapped outside my apartment, naked, and in need of help. To her credit, she was surprisingly professional and said she'd contact building management for me. I waited in the hallway, exposed and humiliated for what felt like forever until she got back to me. Sorry, no one's answering. I was back to square one, naked, helpless, pacing the hallway like a madman. Another 10 minutes passed before I tried the emergency phone again. This time she came back with good news. Someone from security was on their way up. When the elevator finally dinged, my savior appeared, a very well-built security guard. At first, he looked in the opposite direction, probably expecting a more normal clothes tenant in distress. Then he turned and saw me, naked, trying my best to cover myself with my hands. I mean, trying my best insinuates, size. Good for him. Without missing a beat, he sighed, shielded his eyes, and walked toward me, shaking his head and jingling his keys. As I tried to explain myself, he cut me off mid-sentence with a firm, I don't want to know. Normally, building policy requires ID or proof of residence, but I guess he decided it wasn't worth prolonging the situation. He unlocked my doors, still shielding his eyes, and walked away muttering something under his breath. Now I see him almost every day. I can't bring myself to make eye contact, and I'm sure he's equally happy to avoid me. Needless to say, I no longer drink to excess at the end.
Moral of the
Oh my
story,
god.
you guys: drink less and have extra clothes on hand.
hide clothes in your apartment hallways if you're going to drink.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's fucking
Honestly,
hilarious. I
there's a
mean,
story on here regarding Ozempic, but it's also pretty gross.
ooh, gross.
Yeah,
I mean, with
but
this
it's making
one,
me laugh.
I kind of almost did something similar. I
With
was
what?
not as far. So this was actually only like, I don't know, 7 or 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And actually I feel like, was it that long ago? I don't even know. I want to say it was like probably 6 months ago. Anyways, I had uh I had to leave my house super early,
Uh-huh.
at like 7, because I was going to cover a shift at one of our stores. It was like an hour and a half away. And so I got up at like 6 a.m. and I was very tired, and too much information for viewers. So if you do not want to hear too much information, you can stop listening now. But I don't tend to sleep with very many clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was half asleep at 6 a.m. and I had to go to the bathroom because that's what you do when you wake up.
Right.
So I went to the bathroom, and I don't know if it was just because I was half asleep or whatever, but like normally when I leave, like to go to work or whatever, I lock my bedroom door behind me
Right.
because like that's just like, I live in a
Oh
house with
no.
5 people, and we don't usually lock the front door unless it's like late at night or we think that nobody's home or whatever. So we all just like
Mm-hmm.
lock our individual doors when we leave. Anyways, so I just like instinctively must have locked my door behind me,
Oh no.
because I went to the bathroom, I came back to my door, and I'm standing there in my boxers and a t-shirt, and it's locked. So,
Yeah.
um, well, at least I think it's locked at the moment. It's a different story. Anyways, so I friggin' start panicking, trying to open my door or whatever, trying to like pick at the lock to see if I can like open it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I became defeated. And it was getting to the time where other people were probably going to wake up soon. And I'm just standing here in the hallway in my boxers. So I go outside and I walk around to the back of the house so I could climb in my window because I knew my window was open. And it didn't have an actual screen on it. It
Mm-hmm.
has a like temporary like magnetic screen that I put on it.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a problem. So I opened my window all the way. I like peeled the screen off so I could get in my window, and I crawled my ass through my fucking
I
basement bedroom window.
Yep. I
Um,
remember this.
yeah, and I almost knocked my freaking monitors off my desk because my desk is right under my window. Anyways, I feel like I think I scratched something on like the bottom of my legs because I was
Ouch.
not. Well, I mean,
You were not
I was
prepared
not
for
wearing
that.
any pants.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I got through my window. Um, and I go to open my door, and the doorknob is just, it doesn't open from, it wasn't locked. It's just broken.
Yeah, I love that.
So
That's
I'm just like
terrible.
stuck in my room. So I call my boss at like 6:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Hey, so I can't actually go to cover at that store today because I'm locked in my bedroom and I cannot get out."
Damn.
Yeah. So I ended up finally, like, I was trying everything to get the doorknob to fix or whatever,
Mm.
not thinking about the obvious solution, which is just taking the door off of its hinges because I can get at the hinges from the inside of my room.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, the hinges are on the inside because it opens in like inwards. Can you not get at your door hinges from one side?
Well, I mean, yeah, but if the door doesn't open, you're not exposed to like the hinges.
No, but the hinges are on the inside of my bedroom. You can get at the hinges when the door's not open.
Not mine.
Really? What the fuck kind of hinges do your door have?
They sit within like the door frame
Why?
because they like to punish us. I don't know. They don't want us to be able
That's
to get
weird.
out.
Anyways,
Wait,
so
you'll have to send me a picture of your hinges or something, because I think I'm understanding what you're saying,
yeah, you just
but it
like the little
sounds
like the
odd.
pin in the door hinges that you can like take like a
Oh.
butter knife and a hammer and like knock it out to
Oh,
take the
yeah, yeah,
whole
yeah,
door
yeah,
off the
yeah.
hinges.
Okay, okay. I don't know why I thought you were talking about like unscrewing
Oh no, not
the
the thing.
like
No, the
bracket.
actual
Okay,
hinges
yeah, no, no,
itself.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have done that.
Um. Yeah, I didn't think about that until it was like 10:30. By the time that I had given up after like I called my boss and I was like, "Hey, I'm stuck in my room. I literally cannot get out of my house to leave to go to drive an hour and a half into the city to work at the store." And she was like, "That's fine. I'll go and do it myself. Are you still going to be able to do it tomorrow?" Because I was doing it for the whole weekend. I was like, "Yes, I will find a way to get out of my house by the end of the day. I promise." So I hung out with her, and then I tried for like 10 more minutes, and then I became defeated. So I went back to bed.
Nice.
And then I woke up again at like 9, and it took until like 10:30 before I like noticed that one of my roommates was in the hallway.
Hmm.
So I had taken the doorknob off of my door because I
Yeah.
thought, oh, maybe if I just take the doorknob off, I'll be able to open it. Not realizing that I can't actually take the part that was broken, which is like the latch part, off because the door was closed.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm just there's like just a hole in my door, and I noticed one of my roommates in the hallway. So it's like, hey, help!
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Just look through the hole. Hello.
And he's like,
Help me.
yeah. So eventually he made the brilliant suggestion of just taking the door off the hinges. So I did that. Got out of my room by like 11 a.m., even though I was supposed to leave my house at 7.
Hmm.
So I just went and I bought a new doorknob and replaced it.
Nice.
So yeah, that was fun.
Sounds like an adventure.
I was so over it. I remember telling you about that though.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah. So now I'm very careful about when I lock my door, and I make sure my doorknob is working every time I go to leave my room
That's fair.
because I'm traumatized.
Yeah, no, seriously, it will traumatize you. Yeah, you'll never forget again.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay, I
did lock
like.
myself out again by accident, and I had to climb in my window again. But I
Yeah,
was clothed that time.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I like really want to tell this story, but it's involving poop.
Oh, gross. I mean, we did do that whole poop knife
We did do
situation.
poop knife, so like this is not. I don't think this is
Wanograve.
worse than poop knife.
Oh my god.
It's really short too, and also the
Okay.
comments are so genuinely funny.
Okay, go ahead.
So today I fucked up by underestimating Ozempic. I have been on Ozempic for about 4 months now and have had very little side effects until recently.
I just read the first comment. Oh my god.
When my dosage was upped. It all started with sulfur burps and stomach pain days ago.
Oh god.
This morning I woke up almost unable to make it to the toilet with explosive diarrhea that eventually turned into nothing but liquid. It
Oh,
sounds like I'm
gross.
peeing when it's coming out my butt. Thinking I had gotten it all out, later in the day, I'm in the car with my boyfriend and had safely farted once already. So I go to do it again and end up shitting myself. You can't trust the farts. I'm sorry, but if you have explosive liquid diarrhea
Oh
during
my
like in
god.
a day, you
Oh
cannot
my
trust
god.
your farts, girl. It's so liquidy, it went straight through my pants and onto the seat. My boyfriend since has been calling me Dookie Pants or randomly says my baby dookied herself.
Oh my god.
TLDR, Ozempic
I
gave me straight liquid
fucking
diarrhea and I shit myself. My nickname
I
is now Dookie Pants.
am fucking screaming, especially because
Comment.
somebody fucking like reacted with a poop emoji.
At the top, comment, don't be too hard on yourself, Dookie Pants. This shit shall pass too. And then it gets into Lord of the Rings. Fool of a Duke.
You shall not shit your pants.
Do not take me as the conjurer of Dookie Pants.
I
And then there's another comment that says, there are two types of adults. Ones who have shit themselves and ones who will. Oh my
Oh my fucking god, I can't.
What a way to end it today. There's another comment that says, nobody tells you how much you'll shit yourself as an adult. Just so you know, nobody prepared me that I was going to be shitting myself as an adult. What is this? OP was like, this makes me feel a little better. There's another comment that says, times I've shit my pants as an adult. The fact that there's a list.
Oh my god.
There's a list. Hungover, ×2, trusted a fart. I'm telling you, you cannot trust the farts. Okay? Oh god. Norovirus, 'twas a bomb.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A bomb shit. I need to breathe. My throat is drying out.
I fucking cannot with this shit.
Another one was after a half marathon PB, ninja shark, followed by a completely normal poop, the most perplexing one. And then a shark, tried too hard to fart.
Oh my god.
You guys, don't trust your farts. Oh my god. I'm dying.
I fucking smell you later, Dookie Pants is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I have to close this thread before I keep reading them.
I know.
Anyways, we have to Joe now, but we will see you all next week.
Yes.
Where we're gonna go through some retail horror stories in honor of me being extra stressed with Black Friday at work next week.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Right. Oh my god, I almost opened a Netflix instead of opening my VTuber.
Oh my gosh. Silly goose.
The universe is telling me it's time to watch Netflix. Anyways, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye bye.